you're talking about working the territory with Watts here and, bouncing from town to town. Were there agents in that territory? Did that even exist back then?
There was one, Grizzly Smith, God bless him, who was Jake the Snake's father. He was the only agent while I was there. And he basically would just come in, tell you when you were on. If there was any issues other than, because like I said, I was in the first match every single night. My job was pretty clearly cut, and my job description was pretty clearly pointed out to me, so I didn't have to deal with anything else during the course of the day. But he handled everything. He was the only agent that we had.
So he would sort of give you a time like, hey, you guys got 7 minutes and so-and-so's going over.
Same thing. It was the same thing every night, 20 minutes through.
Oh, every time. Okay.
And it was pretty standard for that. The Bill Watts audience, the Mid-South audience knew first match was going to be two young guys that were inexperienced, or they were experienced, one or the other, but you were going to get a 20-minute wrestling match, and they were pretty much geared to that, and that's what it was. I would say about 95% of the time.
That's cool to know that he always started that way with like spot shows. Did you ever learn, or were you not there long enough or involved enough to figure out how Watts sort of formatted TV?
So foreign to me. As far as the logistics, I would just sit there with my, jaw on the ground like everybody else, watching the stories play out and watching the players play out. And things were different in those days. You didn't have your top guys butting heads. JYD and Ted DiBiase would never be butting heads on television unless it was for a major angle to escalate their program. Just to be doing it, you never gave that away. You kept your top guys on either side of the ball away from each other. People had to buy a ticket and come to a live event to see it. And you certainly would never be